Every day we receive thousands of terrible VHS tapes and DVDs. Some are so fucking weird we don't exactly know what to do with them. That's why the Wheel of the Worst was designed. It's a torture device for the modern age. The wheel is spun 3 times. Each spin selects a video at random for the group to watch, and then evaluate which video is the best of the worst.
Finally, the Horse Ninja comic I was looking for.
Comic artist Freddie Williams. What are you doing here?
I'm definitely not here to steal your Horse Ninja comic book idea and pass it off as my own. And Marvel's definitely not interested in publishing it for me.
Well, let's see what's on the wheel today.
It's now time to spin the Wheel of the Worst.
Well, Freddie, while you're here, we might as well spin the Wheel of the Worst and pick some terrible videos to watch.
I'm looking forward to it a little.
Oh, yeah, I'm not. I'm not. But let's see what's on the wheel today. Our first video is called Dog Sitter VHS. That's part of the title, Dog Sitter VHS.
About a guy who sits like a dog, right?
I hope so. I don't think so. I think it's going to be something you put on your TV that your dogs will watch, like they're watching a raccoon porno, and there's a dog with a nurse's hat on. What's next on the wheel?
It's Laugh, just for the health of it. Just for the health of it. With Patty Wooten, RN. And she has a mirth aid kit.
Yes, I'm very familiar with this video. It was on the wheel last time. I hate it. I haven't seen it, but I hate it. I hate Patty Wooten, and hope she gets Ebola. Our next video is Software Made Easy 4-in-1 computer video featuring Windows 95, which actually operates more efficiently with today's software than Windows 8 does. WordPerfect and something called Lotus 123.
I'm surprised it has such a futuristic version of Windows, though, because it's now only on number 8. This is all the way to 95.
That's right. That's right.
Next, we have Kid Sand Airbags.
Well, yeah, that sounds pretty painful. Whoever typed this up didn't do a very good job. And really, there should be a whole lot more blood in that car accident.
Oh, jeez.
Cat Sitter, IR VHS, forbidden in the USA. Oh, featured in USA Today, The Wall Street Journal, and The Daily Show. Go Cat Video. This is suspiciously similar to Dog Sitter, which is made by Go Dog Video. Is that coincidence? Don't know.
Sounds like conspiracy.
I think this is just bullshit. 2 Paws Up, Cats Magazine. There is no such thing as Cats Magazine. That's bullshit. Complete with the sights and sounds of nature in stereo. So again, I hope to fucking God we don't land on either.
This cat looks terrified.
What's next, Freddie?
It is How to Become a Teenage Ninja. Discover the secrets of ninja power. I don't know if we should have this in such a public forum. It's secret.
Yeah, I wouldn't want a bunch of teenagers kicking my fucking ass. This clearly is aping off the success of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm assuming it's
Turtles?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Have you heard of it?
No. I thought it was something to do with like...
It's that new Michael Bay movie.
Oh, I love Michael Bay.
Right. Discover the secrets of ninja power. Yeah, this is like some BS that somebody whipped up to cash in off that craze. It's a bunch of junk. All this shit is junk. This is why God invented dumpsters. It's for all this shit right here.
Well, what's next on the wheel?
Farm Safety Family Style 1343.
Oh. Okay.
All I can hope is that they recreate horrible farm accidents. That's the only thing we could hope for in farm safety. But since it says family style, it might only be children getting their eyes pecked out by chickens.
Ice dams. What? Causes combats and cures. Causes combats and cures? Does that mean that it causes the combats and the cures?
There really should be a comma there.
Yes, but it's brought to us by the fine people at Liberty Mutual. It's above reproach.
Yes, they're trying to decrease liability insurance claims. All right, Freddie, it's time for the moment of truth. It's time to spin the wheel and see what the first video is we watch.
All right, here we go.
That was a pretty weak spin, Freddie.
Oh!
It's time to learn about ice dams
And how to combat them and cure them.
and what the causes are.
No.
Let's go watch ice dams.
Whoa!
During winters with heavy snow,
I just want to see them creating one icicle hitting a kid.
I know, dropping right into his head.
Yeah.
this home has obvious problems. Yet,
What? Whoa! What the fuck?
The cameraman has problems.
That's obvious problem.
Someone has slipping on the ice.
they are also the two primary solutions.
How are you supposed to put anything in your attic when you have isolation thrown all over the place?
You're not supposed to put anything in your
Look,
attic.
what do you want? Storage space or no icicles?
You've got it all wrong. They were storing insulation.
Oh!
That's very clever.
The same things which cause ice dams in the winter may cause your roof to rot.
Look at this. This was shot over a year. This is like the boyhood of ice dams.
God damn it.
Except it's much more emotional. I'm more invested in this.
Ready? You're never allowed to spin the wheel again.
Anticipation.
Yeah. Oh no. Yes! Yes! Narrowly avoided disaster. We have landed on kid sand airbags.
Yes.
All right. Anything but fucking cat sitter.
Jasmine, would you leave JT alone, please?
What time were we supposed to be there?
Watch where you're driving.
Oh no, Dad!
This is the most tense thing I've ever watched.
Oh no. Do you want to stop and call someone?
Oh, no!
Bad job, Dad! Watch out!
Oh my God, the family?
Thank God they turned into dummies.
But like other public health successes, there have been some unfortunate side effects.
Is it over yet?
He seems like a real wild guy.
Look at him wildly gesticulating with that hand. Oh my gosh.
Do you think he lost the other one in a kid sand airbag accident?
Even leaning forward to play with a radio or tape deck can put a child's head close to the airbag module. Never permit a child to lean forward.
Never let your child drive the car.
Bad idea.
Well, Rich, we've learned a lot in a very short amount of time.
A very short amount of time. So, Jay, I understand you want to land on cat sitter.
Yes, I'm taking the spin in hopes that we land on cat sitter. So here we go. Fuck. Was that Josh?
No, what are you talking about? You spun the wheel so hard you fell over.
Oh my God.
Yeah!
How to be a teenage ninja?
All right.
I can't wait.
Another bullet dodged.
Tales from Genesee Space? No. Okay.
Oh no!
Whoa! Oh, run, kids.
Yeah, this is a much bigger problem than those kids outside.
You need an adult now.
Oh, especially after that.
Yeah.
Look at this authentic white ninja.
Seems to have balance issues. Great.
It's the appropriate reaction.
Right. Breathe. Left. Right.
Now turn around and do it.
Oh, God.
All right, Rich, I replayed the footage of the last wheel spin. I played it back in slow motion multiple times, and I am 75% sure I did not spin this wheel.
It looked like a legitimate spin to me.
I think the only way to solve this is to just do another spin. We've watched 3 videos, and they're less than the length of one episode of Law and Order. So let's just do another spin and see what happens.
But that means we might have to watch.
Come on, Rich, let's go.
Hi, folks. My name is Steve Canton, director and producer of the Dog Sitter video. We produced the Cat Sitter video.
Why is there a pillow there?
He's still sitting on the floor with a perfectly good chair behind him.
He has to put the pillow there to hide his erection from the dog.
Tired of this crap.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yes!
This automatically makes this better than anything else we've watched tonight.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Thank you.
Ah, goats!
What is on his head?
That's a camera.
Oh, it's a camera.
Dog camera.
That's it.
Oh, doggy cam, yeah.
Yeah. This is.
Is this dog
the dog
cam?
is
That's too
seeing.
tall.
And too steady.
This is a person that they want us to think is a dog?
They lied.
Is that what they're trying to do?
This thing is full of lies.
Yeah.
The doggy can't really be too messy and
Yeah.
shaky.
Hello, fellow canines. Finally, something produced just for us. It's called the Dog Sitter video, and I give it 2 paws up. It stars Daryl Duck, Rocky Raccoon, Sammy Squirrel, Tommy Turkey, and a cast of thousands. It's the howl of a good show, created with special sound and produced with the latest in doggy cam technology. Just watch.
We're getting a trailer for the video after the video?
Yeah?
Oh, why is there a target on there? Oh God, what's happening?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
It's got like jump scares and. Ah!
So, talking about the videos we just watched, you know.
Bad ones.
They're all pretty bad.
bad
Yeah, I
ones.
don't think any of them are any good. Well, the Wheel of the Worst has certainly lived up to its title tonight. The first video we watched was Ice Dams, Causes, Combats, and Cures. Although there's no comma after causes. Causes, combats, and cures?
I'm afraid I caused us to pick this video.
This was your fault.
Yes, yes. This is produced by Liberty Mutual. So, Mike, why don't you explain ice dams, causes, combats, and cures in detail? It's a very extensive video.
I'd rather not.
Okay, then I guess we're done.
Yeah, this isn't even worth discussing.
Not really.
There was a lot of scientific explanations about how icicles form, and I now understand what an ice dam is. I
did not know what that was before.
Yeah, and it makes sense. Ice builds up, water builds up, and forms a dam, and it spills over, freezing icicles that hang down.
The interior ridge of the roof. Uncorrectly ventilated and insulated.
Arrow-shaped bugs.
The bigger ones leave.
They turn into ghosts.
Those are arrow shaped.
Of arrow Arrows Pass. Ghosts of Arrows Pass.
We once froze here.
I'd rather have watched Ice Dam Truckers. Nothing?
So you're saying you wish you would have seen trucks just drive through houses to try and knock down the ice dams?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
That's the method. That's the cure for the icicles, is to drive the truck through the house.
This is how you combat it.
The only interesting thing about this video is that they apparently, as a videographer, they hired a stalker, a creepy serial killer / stalker.
Icicles are present and dams are beginning to form along the
Hi!
Hi, anonymous cameraman.
No icicles or dams.
No!
Boom, 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 and she was never seen again.
Just shows a milk curtain.
If you've seen this girl, please dial the number at the bottom of the screen. Her parents miss her very much.
She was last seen being videotaped by a creeper. In addition to, well, with the exception of this, shitty cash grab videos, videos that were made by insurance companies to address issues to lower their claims.
Yes, it's apparently
that's
a
what
thing.
this is. And really, there is nothing of note to discuss in ice dams. This is pretty much a first, other than you made the joke about a creepy stalker.
That's it.
They actually used Liberty Mutual insurance agents to film some of the segments, and it looks like shitty home video camera footage.
Yes.
There were no recreations. I thought it was going to be a video about don't stand under a melting icicle because it could slip off and stab you in the head.
The one thing I wanted out of that video was to see just one icicle fall and hit some kid in the head.
Why a
That's
kid?
all I wanted. Because
Just out
that's
of curiosity.
Because that's funnier.
Because it's proportionate. The longer life that they have to live with less eye, then that
Then it's
somehow
funnier.
increases funny. Yes.
All right, that's kind of twisted.
I wish we had bought boredom insurance.
Hey.
Bring out the slide whistle for that one.
Hey, it's something. It's all we got. It's all we got with ice dams. So that's it. It was 15 minutes long.
But
you're-
there was
you're-
a guest appearance by a Baldwin.
Well, be careful.
Grandpa, no.
Oh my God, get out of there.
He's just shoving his faces.
Where's your...
That is a Baldwin.
Yeah. Which Baldwin was that again?
Stumpy.
Stumpy Baldwin?
Stumpy Baldwin.
He's the lesser known Baldwin.
There was one human in the whole video, and it was a guy who climbed into an attic, looked around at the insulation, and left. We hoped he would have tried to eat the insulation.
Or roll around in it?
Yeah.
To be fair, we don't know what happened once they cut away.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe he was like a weirdo and thought it was edible, and then it turned into a hospital safety video where they're trying to remove pounds of insulation from his colon as it's tearing his insides apart, and he's bleeding out of his rectum.
That's the sequel video.
Yeah.
You can't fit all that into one video.
is cooled by the air entering at the
What
socket.
is happening now? It's like a disco.
Oh my God.
This is a party.
There's something tropical fish-like about this.
Yeah.
That's all we got.
That's all we got, folks.
Yeah, yeah.
Is this the first video where we have nothing to work with?
No, that's not true.
The Dunkin' Donuts finishing videos were...
I think we
was
have
a
more
little-
with that. We talked about Bob Rosenberg fucking the donuts, like that alone. But there's really nothing with ice dams. So we moved on to our next video, which is kids sand airbags, which was 4.5 minutes long. And 30 seconds of that were entertaining. Rich?
Well, Jay, after watching the video, I think we're wrong about the title. I think it's actually kids and airbags.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I got suspicious because there was no sand. None of the airbags were filled with sand.
There was no sand in the entire video.
I think the family did say that they were going to the beach in the beginning, but other than that, there was nothing about sand.
Yeah, they brought it around. They brought it around to the title. So it's probably kid sand.
I just had an image of a kid on the beach, like building a sandcastle, and then an airbag exploding. That's really how this should have ended. It's a complete logical nonsense.
No provocation at all.
No.
It just, boom.
Yeah, it's just in the sand somehow.
Well, Rich, what happens in Kids and Airbags?
It's a 4-minute video to explain something to parents that you could probably tell them in person in a minute and a half.
Yeah, by the time you have the tape loaded into the VCR and rewind it and adjust the tracking, yeah, you already have all the information.
Yeah, they do have a nice little opening sequence, though, with a family that goes out for a drive.
Yeah.
And
That set us up for like, oh, this is gonna be great.
Oh, this is gonna be great. They load their kids in the airbags, they're driving, and they're not paying enough attention to the road.
They load their kids in the airbags and they're shot out of the car.
Why would
once the
you
car
mean they
wrecks.
load their kids in the car seats?
Yeah, whatever.
There's a
Whatever.
big difference.
My brain's trying to make it more exciting than it really was.
Used properly, these provide excellent protection.
Stop waggling.
Just like infantry,
I don't know this lady.
for better fit into an adult safety
No, put the arm in the.
Or
Why are you gonna be so difficult?
I'll do it myself.
No, you're a stupid baby. Let me help you.
For a 4-minute long video, there was decent information, and it wasn't bloated and long and pointless. It was like, here's the thing: airbags inflate in a millisecond, and they're very dangerous. Don't have your kid fuck around in the front seats and play with the radio, because if you hit something, it's going to bash your kid's head in. It's good information.
Yeah. Avoid having your kids drive for you.
Yeah, and
It was very efficient.
it was very
None
efficient.
of that edutainment nonsense.
That's a good point. Yeah, they didn't bother with like the wacky song, like be cool about airbag safety. Like they didn't need a song.
Puffy, the airbag bearer.
I will fuck up your face. No, we didn't need that.
I get large extremely fast.
Puffy the airbag bear.
Why bear? Why is the airbag a bear?
Because they're usually bears, aren't they? Mascots. It's never like a snake. I'm Puffy the airbag snake.
Kids usually aren't fans of snakes.
But the way you made it, it sounded like it was a personified airbag. And if it was a personified airbag, it would not also be a bear.
I'm actually picturing like a hybrid airbag / bear, like a bear made out of inflated airbag.
All right, but think
Oh my
about the
God.
shape of an airbag. I could see like little ears and.
Okay.
Are you suggesting that they make airbags with like a happy bear face on them?
Yeah,
like,
and
to kind of soothe you?
So when it comes out, it hugs the kid.
Yeah, inflatable arms to come up.
It looks adorable. A horrific accident is going on outside the window, and then this cartoon bear jumps into your face.
The paramedics run to the rescue, and they're just like, aww.
Billy's been decapitated, but there's a charming bear airbag wrapped around his corpse.
All I can say is it was a 4.5-minute video, but it felt like a 4.5-minute video.
That's just pretty busy. Yeah, that's
If you're on top of or very close to the airbag when it begins to inflate, it can cause serious injuries.
I will fuck up your face. Well, we're knocking these out one after the other.
Well,
what's next, Jay?
Well, the next video that we watched was how to become a teenage ninja. Discover the secrets of ninja power. Freddie, did we discover the secrets of ninja power?
I certainly did.
Okay, what happens in this video?
Well, first of all, you must be pursued by some bullies.
There they are. Let's get them. Yeah, let's get them.
Then disappear into a cave that has some sort of Power Ranger cloaking device over the front of it.
Was it a cloaking device, or did the ninja master magically make the cave just seal shut?
I think you're just splitting hairs at this point. It is the same thing.
They didn't tell us. They did tell us.
The point being that the kids are trapped in there with this strange man.
This is too weird.
Okay.
Yes. First of all, he dual wields swords, and then he creates some sort of ninja assistant who does the rest of the hard work.
Yes. He can just materialize ninjas?
Look out, it's Jiro Nakamura. Thank goodness he's wearing a lot of clothes.
Hits himself in the head.
Yep, I'm done.
All right.
Yeah, bye.
These kids were horrible. They will never be ninja masters.
Those kids had issues, okay? They needed to learn ninjutsu because they had bullies chasing them wanting to smash their ass.
Well, I'm going in. No way am I gonna get my head smashed. I'm with you.
You should.
No way am I gonna get my ass bashed. Is that what he said?
I think he said head smashed, but that's what it sounded like. That's what I thought at first, too.
They're gay bullies.
I don't want him to smash my ass.
Yeah. That's not actually what he said, but it's sort of. I think we all heard that. Maybe we all just wanted to hear that because we were all hoping that this video wouldn't be as boring as the other two.
Sounds great to me. Let's get started.
I wanted to put you into something a little more comfortable.
You will want to watch this fast-paced, fun-filled program again and again.
Oh, God, no.
I have an issue with the back of that box.
You do, yeah?
Yes.
What is it?
It goes through everything they teach them, right? Proper warm-up techniques, basic stances, punches, kicks, blocks, the ninja code of ethics, and that's we can agree with everything so far, right?
Yes.
But then it says, and much, much more.
And that's a lie.
That's a lie.
Am I dreaming?
Well, they learned a slightly almost offensive accent that the the master taught that very well throughout the entire video.
Which is used for defending your upper body and your face.
Well, can we talk about the blatant, obvious marketing scam that this tape is?
What do you mean by that?
Well, let's see, 1990.
Yeah.
It's about exactly right as far as...
That's when Thundercats were big, right?
Yeah, something else is big, mainly Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And the words teenage and ninja are both in the title, and the layout is exactly the same.
And you, at home, can become a ninja warrior if you practice.
Well, it started really with Frank Miller.
Why?
Freddie Williams, comic book expert. Would you care to explain?
Well, Frank Miller did. First of all, he wrote a very, let me see, a seminal chapter in like the Wolverine history, where he went to Japan. It was what the movie was loosely based on, the newest Wolverine movie, where he goes to Japan. Yeah. Let me see. Also, Frank Miller did a graphic novel called Ronin that had like some stuff about samurais, ninjas, and then like there was time shifting involved and all this other stuff. And that was, Ronin has been cited by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird as like a primary influence on how they have, what they did with Ninja Turtles. So yeah, I mean, the blame tree can be followed a lot further down into the roots, like a lot further along than that. But I agree that, you know, the predecessor to this like kid dumbed down version of what ninjutsu is and the disgrace of this can be traced back to Frank Miller and then even further.
Frank Miller made Daredevil a ninja, and Daredevil's origin is he gets hit in the head with a canister of radioactive waste. In the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles origin from the original comic books, a can of radioactive waste hits a man in the head and then bounces in the sewers.
It was like an alternate, it's like a splitting of history or the origins there, which is, yeah.
Do you remember in that second Ninja Turtles movie? When
do you remember Vanilla Ice?
Do you remember the Vanilla Ice, the ninja rap?
Go ninja, go ninja, go.
Go ninja, go ninja, go, 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 go.
Oh.
Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go.
Frank Miller wrote that. He wrote the lyrics to that song. Did you know that?
I do now, Mike. I do now. I'm gonna update his Wikipedia page.
The video's 35 minutes long, and it took him 20 minutes to film it.
That would actually make some sense, because whenever they kept doing the recaps,
whenever they would cut back to the to the assistant, and they even like repeated some of the video footage, they just looped it back and forth because I guess they didn't have the assistant punch that many times or something in that way.
Glad they used the Full House font for this.
It's not quite Comic Sans.
No, but it's definitely Full House.
Yeah.
Also, in addition to just being sloppy, I'm sure they did slap it together, but I'm assuming that set was way too small, too.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, is they're doing like, do your stretches, or you're supposed to go like
and
this.
they're like stretching like this.
Exactly like that.
Yeah. At the one point, they're doing some sort of arm movement thing, and the kid's like, he keeps flipping his shirt up because he doesn't have the room to put his arms out properly.
Okay, now can anybody repeat or recite the ninja code?
We must recite our code of ethics.
It sounded like this.
One.
Because all of them were just like all running together. I couldn't hear any individual words at all.
2.
Self-control!
3.
Strength!
That was close, but you need to sound slightly more racist.
My assistant will demonstrate for you.
This song, also
So repeat the ninja code. That's how he was talking.
Yeah.
It was,
He was trying not to, though. But you know that he wanted to, and it kept slipping into it.
trying to sound like the wise sensei, ninja master, but
Instead, he just looked like a surfer dude.
yeah. Why didn't they get like an actual Japanese man?
I can take many forms. A bird in flight, a fish, any animal that you know. I have chosen to take this form of a young man in order to teach you the special physical and mental powers.
Maybe this guy's a highly respected martial artist.
No.
This is the foundation by what the ninja lives by, and should be your foundation as well.
Well, here's the thing. The video ends with "to be continued," so there's more to this story.
Okay, it goes. The well runs deep.
Yeah,
need to
we don't know
see.
where this saga continues and how to be a teenage ninja part 2.
But Jay, they already became black belts. What else is there to learn?
Yeah, and then they don't even beat up the bullies, which we knew was going to happen.
Spoiler?
Spoiler alert.
Those bullies were some pussies.
Yeah. They're like, oh no, kids that are much younger than us are now wearing karate pajamas. Run away!
Let's get out of here!
I knew that was gonna happen, damn it!
It's such bullshit.
Well, at the end of the video, to prove how ninja they are, there is this incredibly deadly obstacle course where all the boards are scored and everything. It makes it so easy to punch them. The deadly part is that it gives you a false sense of security. So the next time you're around some regular boards, you might just think you can just chop right through them and you will break your hand, which would prove how ninja you are.
Happened to many 8-year-olds after watching this video.
Yeah.
I was picturing how many siblings got into kick fights after watching this.
I
after
learned how
one
to
of them
roundhouse kick,
Yeah.
sort of.
They wanted to be Raphael and Michelangelo. Instead, they were Splinter.
In order from the top. 1. Who?
Self-control!
Hey!
All right. We're done with ninjas.
I think we're done with ninjas. Oh my god. Wait, there's more to talk about.
What? No.
Well done.
Thank you.
You have made it to the halfway point.
Well, after the ninja video, I started to think about the fact that I don't think that was a legitimate spin on my part for the ninja video. So we decided, since these 2 videos were so short, maybe we could do a 4th spin, and then I could be sure that I was... Point being, our final video was Dog Sitter.
Oh, what? That got meta. That got meta. It's fucked up. Guys, squirrel! Guys!
Squirrels.
What did the first part? Can we go back to?
Dog Sitter is an hour long. It's meant to be entertainment for your dog. And we discovered from the minute you hit play, this tape is chock full of lies. Because it has a warning that comes up saying that this tape is physically coated with a chemical that will prevent you from being able to dub it.
The program portion of this tape has been coated with a new substance called KTC to prevent illegal copying.
Let's try.
If you have already started to record this tape, we are required by law to inform you that the KTC process may damage your VCR. KTC will not affect your VCR in the play mode. The tape coated with KTC does not begin
Got a countdown.
Stop recording now. Thank you for purchasing this video. Enjoy the show.
Is that a lie?
No, I think it's a lie.
It's saying that you can't copy the tape, but we are copying the tape.
Maybe from deck to
But it's
deck.
going to count down.
Maybe.
It's counting down.
Or
It's just going to explode.
It doesn't really have copy protection.
So then we cut from that to a guy with sitting on the ground with a pillow on his lap.
Covering a boner.
Covering a boner that
yeah.
his dog is giving him.
It's worth noting he's sitting on the floor in front of a perfectly comfortable looking chair.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a little distracting. That's a little Justine Bateman. That's a little too Justine
Oh
Bateman.
yeah. And what does he say? Oh, he says that the tape is filled with subliminal messages for dog.
Embedded in this video are subliminal messages that say, good dog, good dog. It'll make your dog feel better.
Why would a subliminal message work on a dog? They don't understand words. It'd just be subliminal gibberish.
This tape already lied to us about the copy protection,
Yes.
Rich. It's nothing but lies.
I know.
Well, and then there's doggy cam, which is also a lie.
Lie number 2.
Lie number 3.
So many lies I can't
We
keep
can't
track.
keep up with the lies. This is the most bullshit tape we've watched on Best of the Worst. They say doggy cam, and they show a dog with some sort of comical contraption strapped to its head. And then they cut to what is supposed to be his vision, and it is clearly a guy with a camera. And they added a bark sound effect to it as he walks along the grass, chasing the geese, the turkeys, whatever he's chasing.
How many people were fooled by that?
So then the rest of the video is just a series of things that I guess is supposed to hold your dog's attention. We see birds, we see mice, and it just holds on them for a little while. But we do get to a pretty amazing sequence, which is monkeys riding dogs.
That's all you need to know.
Monkeys forcibly riding dogs.
Yes, they're sewn to the dogs.
Against their own monkey will. They are sewn into little cowboy pants onto the back of the dog. And they are screaming for help.
Yeah.
Wishing that they were test monkeys in some sort of genetics lab. Any fate is worse than that.
Help! Help! They've sewed my pants onto the saddle.
The monkeys are going to volunteer for the space program.
This video was made by a madman. An absolute madman who wants to put magnetrons and tapes. I got this great idea. We're gonna make programming for dogs. And we're gonna put a magnetron in the tape. Subliminal messages for the dog. With the editing here, you look, I just move this knob and the cat goes back and forth.
That is the most experimental section of the video, is when it keeps cutting back to the cats.
Yeah.
Oh no, and there's the...
It was a chipmunk.
The chipmunk that jumps into a grate, and then he jumps back out, then jumps back in, and it goes on literally for 27 minutes.
I think the theory was that not so much the guy who made this was crazy, but that he was more desperate.
Desperate for cash.
Desperate for cash.
Desperate and angry.
Got an idea that's gonna save the farm.
The family farm was about to be foreclosed on. He has 6 kids, and
We see them in the video.
we see them in the video. He has 36 pigs, like 25 chickens running around. He has all these things he has to take care of, but he can't make a living for his family because he's a loser. And his only idea is to come up with a video that dogs watch.
A get-rich-quick scheme.
To cash in on the VHS craze.
Yeah.
And I got one of those video cameras. I can make this crap.
We see his video camera in the video.
It looks actually it's a big camera.
It's a pretty professional
so
camera.
He might actually be. No, he's a farmer who's trying to save his family farm. Fuck it, whatever. And he comes up with this scheme to make money.
Yeah.
And it's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for him. And the thing was, he ordered. He had 27,000 copies pressed of this tape.
And they just filled up his house.
And they filled up his farmhouse, and he barricaded himself in when the bank came to foreclose on his home. And then it was a murder-suicide situation in the old farmhouse.
And when the police came to the farmhouse, it was filled with thousands of copies of Dog Sitter and the body of Stumpy Baldwin.
And we learned how well insulation absorbs blood and brain matter. It absorbs it quite well.
Yeah. So the weirdest aspect of this video is after the first 20 minutes, it's the same type of footage repeated over and over. Like, oh, here I found some turkeys running through my yard, so I'll film them. Or here's some cats.
Extra points to whoever can list all the segments.
Okay. Does anyone want to take this challenge?
Who wants to take the challenge? One person can take the challenge. Rich, do you think you could do it?
Like the man
Do they have to be in order?
They don't have to be in order. You just have to list
name
all
the
of them.
segments.
Different types.
Yeah.
Monkeys riding dogs. Pig showdown. Mice and rocks. Different type of mice and rocks.
That still counts as one.
Yeah. Raccoon digs in rocks. Rodent goes in and out of a grate.
There's a chipmunk.
Whatever. Birds feeding on some kind of bird feeder things. 10-round fight between a squirrel and a pair of ravens for nuts. Turkeys running through a field. Fake dog cam. Dog looking at a TV, barking at a TV.
Does that count? There's multiple dogs.
That's more of an interlude.
Yeah, okay. I'm counting all of different types of dogs.
all the different types of dogs watching the TV.
You're throwing me off, Jay. You're throwing me off.
I'm sorry.
There was about a 3-second shot of a large cat that we're assuming that was at a zoo or something, and it gets dangerously close to the camera, and then they don't have any more of that after that. He was like, I'm out of here.
We have cougar insurance? No. We're not filming the cougar anymore. Cancel the cougar. I'm just gonna get some cats.
Video's costing me too much money.
Can't save the farm if I spend too much money.
Well, there were certain segments of this that felt like shooting the rodeo.
Yes.
Which is the phrase, I think, that we invented.
We invented that for the movie Blood Shack.
The Trooper.
Where they literally shoot the rodeo to fill the running time of the movie.
And shooting the rodeo means there's an event happening, and you film it, and you put it in your movie, and it's instant production value because you didn't have to arrange it.
And it pads the running time.
And it pads the running time. So there's, I think it's the guy's credited. Tim Leopard's Ghost Riders, which are the tiny monkeys that are attached to dogs against their own will.
Yes.
That is shooting a rodeo because there's an event happening, like a dog show or something, and they're filming it. And then there's another thing that happens for about 15 seconds where two full adult pigs come out. One's wearing a little cowboy hat, and they have little tiny holsters glued to them?
Yeah.
I'm not even sure how it's attached.
I don't know.
I'm sure it's the most cruel way possible.
Stapled.
Stapled, hot glued to the pig, the poor
Soldering
pig.
iron.
And then they show what looks like a hero pig, and then what looks like a villain pig, and then there's a little pig running in front of it, which seems unrelated. I don't know. But
Well, the villain pig is chasing the little pig. That's why we know it's the bad
something's
guy.
happening. It feels like a Universal Studios, like Wild West thing, like for kids.
A stunt show.
Stunt show of some kind.
Yeah.
And they set up for a showdown at noon where the two pigs are gonna draw guns, and then we never get a conclusion.
No.
We both know in real life both pigs lost because they became bacon. But in the context of the story, we don't know which one won the shootout.
We were desperate to see like a hoof with a gun.
Oh yeah.
Like somehow attached
Or like a
to
puppet
it.
hand that's supposed to be a pig hoof. Well, yeah, this leaves us with lots of questions as to the intentions, the motivations. There is a toll-free number on the back.
Oh, why? I think we should call it. Let's see if it's still in service.
DIN, Do It Now Incorporated. Questions and comments. So they are encouraging that.
Okay, well, give me the number, Jay.
Okay, it's 1 4.
Oh, Rich.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, hi, my name's Dan Wilson. This number used to be for a video thing. I got a video from you guys. It's called Dog Sitter. Well, it gave me a great idea. You see, I run Iowa's largest wildlife preserve, and I want to produce a video for giraffes. Just imagine how many zoos are in this country. I got an idea. You see, it's like this. We're gonna build all these platforms in downtown Manhattan, and then we're gonna walk guys around with cameras, and it's gonna be like a giraffe's night out in Manhattan. All these platforms are gonna be 15 feet in the air. We're gonna put it on a DVD, and I know those kids like the toys. So I want to bombard every DVD with solar radiation. I think that'll create some kind of magnetron. And that everyone who tries to copy the video is like a beam's gonna fly right into their eyes like Raiders of the Lost Ark. Wait, hold on, they've come back. Wait, let me go. What's going on? Get away from my door. Hold on, I gotta go shoot some guys. I'll talk to you later. My name's Don Wilson. I run Iowa's largest wildlife preserve.
Well done. Oh my God.
You're up for 2 in the crank phone call.
So, best of the worst on this Wheel of the Worst episode. Ice dams, kids and airbags, How to Become a Teenage Ninja, and Dog Sitter VHS, not to be confused with Dog Sitter DVD, despite the fact that the VHS tape has a DVD logo on it for some reason. Freddie Williams, best of the worst.
Okay, I guess for its brevity, the kids and airbags, that one, and the visual of a kid sitting in like a sandlot and that just an airbag just coming out of nowhere, completely catching him off guard. Yeah. That's a pretty good one. It's hard though to I don't know, play down the enjoyment that you just gave us based on all of the crazy scenario that you basically enforced or you put on this video. Yeah. But I can't give this video that credit, so best of the worst, I guess, is kids and airbags.
Well, I mean, these are both like non-videos, so boring. We usually say the worst thing you can do is be boring, but at least these were short, you know?
I picked the best of the worst ones for the shortest video, and everyone gave me shit for it.
You
appreciate it now after these, right?
I do.
It's quasi.
I do.
It's quasi the rules for what makes best of the worst.
But picking best of the worst, I'm gonna surprise myself. I know earlier I paid Josh to knock you down so you wouldn't spend. I mean, I know we almost didn't watch it earlier, and I was glad, but I think I'm picking Dog Sitter as my best of the worst. Oh yeah. Even outside of the crazy story we came up with about the madman who made this video, I mean, there's all kinds of bizarre editing in here, and plus you get monkeys on dogs and a pig showdown. So I'm going with Dog Sitter.
Ice dams, causes, combats, and cures had some important information about how to prevent icicles from forming. Not a lot of entertainment value from that. Kids and airbags, lots of information about how to protect your child from airbags. Solid video, some laughs, not the worst thing ever, not the funniest thing ever. I hated this based on its sloppy execution and its shitty cash grab goal. And I've gotta go with Rich on Dog Sitter. Dog Sitter was equally sloppy and shitty, but I'm going on entertainment value. For some reason, we continued to watch this for an hour.
That's true.
And
I think even when we started, we said we'll probably shut it off after a while because we'll get the gist of it.
And that is amazing.
And I think some of that's based on the promise that since we saw repetition in the bits, that once we saw those pigs about to have a shootout, that had me glued to the chair.
Yeah, I want to say the variety kept us interested, but there was repetition of variety, which is a contradiction in some way. But even though this was clearly also a shitty cash grab, like How to Become a Teenage Ninja, the chaoticness, the sloppiness, and the strange execution of it made it somewhat entertaining, and also the fact that it led into a fictional story about a farmer who was trying to save the family farm by making a shitty video, who eventually ended up killing himself. That makes it best of the worst for me.
If I'm going with best of the worst based on which video I would be willing to sit through again, I'm gonna go with Kids in Airbags because it was 4 minutes long. But as far as entertainment value goes, I gotta go with Dog Sitter. It's twice the length of How to Become a Teenage Ninja, but it feels half the length. How to Become a Teenage Ninja felt so long because it was that one location. It was stupid little kids doing shitty ninjutsu stuff. But Dog Sitter was so bizarre, and it sort of got tiresome towards the end when we realized that we weren't going to get back to the pigs.
Yeah.
But the first half of it or so we were entertained. Like, it never got tiring. So I'm going to go with Dog Sitter.
All right, Dog Sitter is the winner for best of the worst. We'll start with you, Jay. Destruction.
How to Become a Teenage Ninja.
Okay, How to Become a Teenage Ninja, I hate it.
How to Become a Teenage Ninja.
How to Become a Teenage Ninja, definitely. Definitely, please.
I can take many forms.
So,
No.
no. It's like an icicle.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Falling like an icicle.
My eye!
Oh no! How to Become a Teenage Ninja gets the axe tonight.
You know, I wonder what a certain person that is a fan of ninjas would think of How to Become a Teenage Ninja.
Don the Dragon Wilson?
No.
Well, who else could you be thinking of, Jay?
Sensei, there's been an urgent delivery for you.
Oh.
It's from Red Letter Media.
I still talk to Red Letter Media sometimes. I wonder if what I'm doing is right or wrong. I've seen many things that wouldn't be believed. I have seen zombies bruise the swamps of the land, seen distaff warriors of the apocalypse, at a time even been bound by blood to the Wendigo. And now soon perhaps I'll know the power of Blood Mercury. And though I'm not quite sure what Bite of the Mummy really means, oddly enough it feels like a teardrop of destiny waiting to fall. So I give pause in thinking if what I'm doing is right or wrong. But perhaps the universe has already answered here in me.
practice.
To perfection. Only then will you be part of the ninja connection.
Walk tall.
Walk proud, always keep you cool.
Cause now you're a graduate of ninja school. Always remember,
A ninja uses common sense.
avoiding trouble is your best defense.
Get the power, inner energy.
Ninja power.
Ninja power, flows of electricity. Get the
Every day we receive thousands of terrible VHS tapes and DVDs. Some are so fucking weird we don't exactly know what to do with them. That's why the Wheel of the Worst was designed. It's a torture device for the modern age. The wheel is spun 3 times. Each spin selects a video at random for the group to watch, and then evaluate which video is the best of the worst. It's now time to spin the Wheel of the Worst.
All right, Jack, it looked like you guys were having just a little too much fun on that last Best of the Worst. Filipino action movies and Undefeatable and all that. And
super great stuff.
For some reason, nobody invited me. So I think we need to do a wheel episode now.
Okay.
So Jack, this is your first time introing the wheel, right?
Unless you pull up footage right now of me doing this before, I believe this is my first time.
That we've all forgotten about. It's entirely possible. Well, why don't you tell us what's on the wheel?
Okay. First, we have farm safety, family style.
1343.
The year that it takes place, perhaps?
It's possible. This is the only holdout now from previous wheels, so it's a mystery tape. Next up, we have Let's Sing and Dance music video. Original contemporary songs dealing with timely messages. Are these the names of the songs?
Yeah, they look like the names of the songs. That's awesome.
Don't Do Drugs, Best Friends, Numbers, Don't Talk to Strangers. These are very direct titles. They should be a little more artistic with their approach.
I like how there's like bigger concepts, like, you know, be careful when you're outside. You know, drugs are bad for you. And 1, 2, 3.
And it's just numbers, you know. I think these kids are old enough to know their numbers. Is there an alphabet song on here too?
Oh man. Speaking of Let's Sing and Dance, rock and learn multiplication rap with what appears to be an elderly white male. Learn quickly and easily with these cool videos.
Oh no, wait. Dr. Toy winner, 10 best video products? I wouldn't trust anyone named Dr. Toy. That sounds like a guy with a van with tinted windows that tries to lure children in. I'm Dr. Toy. Next up, we have Home Alone, a kid's guide to playing it safe when you're on your own. Hosted by Malcolm Jamal Warner of The Cosby Show. Oh, it's by High Tops Video. They put out the, do you remember My Pet Monster?
Not at all.
The little fuzzy monster with the chains that broke apart?
Sure, those were awesome.
There was a live action movie and it was produced by High Tops Video. So that's the kind of quality we're in for.
Oh, this? Actually, that's My Pet Monster. It's grotesque, isn't it?
It's disgusting.
Where can we get this movie?
We do need a copy.
I want to watch that.
It's a joke, right?
Okay, we have unique birthday party fun and variety show.
This is when you don't want to throw an actual birthday party for your kids. You just sit them in front of the TV and put this on.
Professional birthday party entertainment. Guests create their own balloon puppets.
Oh shit, we don't have balloons.
Let's go get balloons.
We need balloons for this one.
Come on.
Do we still have condoms?
A lot of them.
So next up, rest in peace, we have Y2K Family Survival Guide, hosted by Leonard Nimoy.
Good thing it wasn't called COPD Survival Guide.
Oh.
That's in poor taste. Learn gun safety with Eddie Eagle. Oh my God, hosted by Jason Priestley. Jason Priestley. hosted by Jason Priestley, a gun safety video for children.
For kids, that's the confusing part. I'm assuming Eddie Eagle is animated and he has all these children around him, but...
Oh no, that's gonna be a guy in an eagle suit, don't you think? Like a bad mascot?
That would be great. Either way, why are we teaching children gun safety?
Well, the question is this like NRA, like shoot the bad guy? Or is this like don't touch a gun ever?
I have a feeling the video will not be encouraging children to shoot anybody, but that's just a guess.
What if someone breaks into their house and they have to shoot someone?
Well, that's understandable then.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And lastly, we have 20th Anniversary Geritol Follies, 1975 to 1995. Geritol? What is it?
Geritol.
Geritol. What did I say? 20th Anniversary Geritol Follies, 1975 to 1995. I don't know. This was a Mike decision.
Ass in the buck already?
Yeah.
Geritol, America's #1 iron and vitamin supplement.
It may be amazing. I don't know what's going to happen, but they got a golf cart. And old women and golf carts, like, that you're asking for a good time.
Geritol Follies. So we can only assume there's this like comedy/dance routines?
I don't know what to expect. Other than flashy costumes, I don't know. All right, Jack, why don't you spin the wheel?
Okay, what are we hoping for?
I'm hoping for farm safety family style, because at least we know it's short.
Sure. I want the multiplication rap because I need to know my tables. Come on, multiplication rap.
It's another song-related one, but I don't think there's any rapping.
Contemporary songs dealing with timely messages.
Let's go learn our numbers.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Going to a party right after school.
Going to a party. It's gonna be so cool.
I'm gonna sing
and dance and have fun.
I was about to say, where's the music?
They're trying to break their own necks.
Oh no. Oh, she's playing the keyboard.
The air keyboard. Or she has the palsy. Something.
Hey, big brother, thanks for the hand, your help and your advice. Now it's time to stand on my own, and I really think it's nice to have you there in case I fall. I appreciate your help, but I'm gonna show.
It's not your part. Just shut the fuck up. You smirking little bitch.
Is she gonna do anything in the song, or just stand there and smile?
She tried to start, and then she realized it wasn't her time to come in. And then her mother yelled at her. Keep smiling, you little
1-800 The Lost.
That might be one.
The National Center for Missing Exploited Children. Ask if they can give you one.
Yeah, you might get put on a list. Fuck! So, Jack.
Fuck!
How do you feel about your first spin on the wheel? I remember why I hated the Wheel of the Worst. Not everything can be SOS.
My secret of distress, SOS. It's time that we confess, L-O-V-E-L. Can't live without you.
That was a big pile of shit. But we do have 2 more spins to hopefully save the evening.
Great.
And here we go. Oh, God, help us.
Pew, 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 pew. What's it gonna be?
God. Oh, God.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, it's the 20th Anniversary Geritol Follies. I just pray it's not very long.
Old ladies.
Oh no. Mike, I blame you for this.
This is gonna be the whole show, isn't it?
Oh no.
Where's the golf cart? I wanted them to be driving around in a golf cart.
Maybe they'll drive out on stage in the golf cart. I love the pathetic little light show in the background.
Well, they can't do anything too exciting. they gotta watch their blood pressure. Make it on. Some nice bacon. Put a strobe in there. This is paramedics just are gonna have to rush the stage. There's gonna be like 500 paramedics.
But they all wear clown outfits.
Actually,
are there paramedics just off stage?
Oh yes.
Okay.
No, the entire audience is paramedics.
We've invited Canadian paramedics to the show. Every show we need at least 40 of them.
Baby, and the poor lady, she has to be stitched. So don't you think we should give her gold wire or silver wire?
I'm wearing these gloves because my skin fell off.
There's also a recruitment booth in front of like the stage because they lose so many performers in each performance.
We're starting off with a song called and a dance called Hooray for Hollywood. But each song that is being sung, we will have
That's some sort of fire off.
The stage just caught on fire.
Oh my God! Look out!
That's the light from the other world. It's coming to take her.
The light from the next life is calling me.
I don't have much time. Just look to the episode.
I don't have much time.
I'm coming, mother.
Oh my God! What? So much of smoke. Oh God! What's it gonna land on? Learn gun safety with Eddie Eagle. And Jason Priestley.
Look at that set. Ooh.
That's Jason Priestley's real house.
Ah, hello there. You got me just about to preview our new Eagle Eye safety show.
Can you say court ordered?
Let's see what Eddie's up to now.
My cell phone, idiot.
When through the open window of an attic, I spied 5 or 6 kids looking all around. Really excited about neat stuff.
I saw some little kids.
I peeked at children through a window.
Well, you know, Jay, the kids are gonna find a gun.
Eddie, the sex predator eagle. Sex predator and gun safety eagle.
He's a sexual predator, but he also teaches gun safety.
You can't fuck them if they're dead.
That phrase was invented for tonight's night.
Night tonight.
So we watched 3 tapes, unfortunately. The first one we watched was Let's Sing and Dance, TM, music video, although it's multiple music videos. Jack?
Why did you do that?
What is this? What is this thing?
First of all, how can you trademark Let's Sing and Dance?
Well, it's like, don't they have copywritten the term superhero?
The term mutant.
Who has superhero?
DC
has superhero.
Yeah.
Well, what company put this out? Marvel.
Some dickheads.
They have the phrase "Let's sing and dance." So if you're ever out at the club, and someone says that, they owe money to this company.
I know that. I always say that when I'm out in the club. I'm like, hey, yo, let's sing and dance. And a lawyer comes.
Yeah,
that
it
makes
happens.
now makes sense.
They have powerful lawyers. It's like the Church of Scientology.
It's true. It's true. Those guys are crazy, by the way. Those Scientologists. They're crazy.
Alleged. It's an alleged. Rich is a member of the Church of Scientology. No, Rich is a member of the Church of Tollboothology.
Xenu told me not to talk to you about this anymore.
Oh.
Or was that John Travolta when he was giving you a massage?
He's got magic fingers.
At least it wasn't Christy Alley.
What? Is she a Scientologist?
No, but she was in Look Who's Talking with John Travolta 25 years ago.
I thought she was a Scientologist.
I don't know. I guess it's possible.
She's in Weight Watchers. There's a difference. They both require you to buy things.
She's got to get rid of 180 body thetans.
Strangers can be tricky. You don't know what they'll do.
You better not start singing what in the butt.
I said what in the butt. I said what in the butt. I said what in the butt. You want to do it in my butt?
Let's Sing and Dance music video dealing original contemporary songs dealing with timely messages. This is a collection of music videos. I don't know what the equivalent to like GarageBand or like a Casio keyboard that they used to make all these songs, but the music was also horribly cheap.
Yes. Well, it felt like, because the video is full of like 12, 13-year-olds, it felt like lyrically the songs were written by those kids. Should we just say right up front, this was a miserable night. Everything sucked.
Yeah, let's get a disclaimer out.
Okay, anyway.
We're about as miserable as this guy looks. It looks like he's either taking a dump or has a stomach ulcer. And he's in this video.
Yeah.
I don't even know. This is so terrible. Oh, there's a little bit about the creator.
Oh, I would love to know more about the creator of this.
Carol Cullinan's experiences as a mother led her to create and produce this video cassette collection that will inform and teach children in a fun way. She consulted with early childhood educators, specialists, psychologists, in formulating specific factors contributing to effective learning.
What do you learn from this?
Quote, these are positive products for positive attitudes, and that is something that all parents want for their child. Also known as, she created a scam in 30 minutes to make a bunch of cash.
Absolutely.
Please don't talk to strangers. They may not be nice.
Hit songs. She claims they're hit songs. Yeah. Don't do drugs, don't talk to strangers, best friends, where little girls are eating an ice cream cone and playing with a kitten, going to don't do drugs and wind up a prostitute on the street. The age range is all over the map with this one.
Well, they're hit songs because they had to hit the children to get them to sing in the video.
Well,
you can tell looking at that ginger boy that he's been abused. You're gonna sing in that video. You're gonna sing.
The little girl looks too enthusiastic to where she has one of those like, what's that show with the little girls that have to perform in pageants? Dance Moms or whatever.
Yeah.
Where they have one of those kind of parents where you can tell they're just really pushing their kid too much.
Yeah.
And she's like all smiles.
The forced phony
phony,
happiness.
yeah, the Disney kid look where they're just like, it's too much. The dumb logic behind it.
Don't do drugs.
It might be correct. Is that kids learn better with, music and cartoons and stuff like that. So really the message is don't do drugs, be best friends with somebody. I can do it myself. I don't even remember that one. A couple
That's when
of
he's singing
basic
to his
messages.
older brother.
Don't talk to strangers, whatever. And those are fine messages, but they're delivered in a shitty way.
The idea is infotainment. If you can give information in entertaining fashion, it's more likely to stick. Yeah.
Well, there's no information, there's no entertainment.
Right.
So instead of calling this infotainment, you should call it.
Take your money, no, he don't care about you. Now he might say that he can fly. You might fly
Well, the information you get isn't even accurate. Like, we're talking about just the song title, Don't Talk to Strangers. The whole song, Don't Talk to Strangers. Then after the song, there's a disclaimer. Not all strangers are people you don't know. Some are strangers that you actually know quite well, so please talk to your children about the misinformation we have given you in this song. The whole video starts off with a disclaimer. It says, this is not a substitute for being a parent. There is nothing useful in this video.
That's basically the disclaimer is saying this is pointless. They might as well have just said that. Warning, this is pointless.
Carol Cullinans was covering her ass.
Yes. Oh, I understand completely. But does anyone even remember one of these songs?
She's a mom and a lawyer.
Lawyers wrote, Jay, lawyers wrote the disclaimers and the music.
Oh, no, it all makes sense. Okay. Does anyone even remember the song Sing and Dance at the Fun Club? What was that?
That's the opening number.
Look, there's some guy with like chairs. They just filmed in the middle of the street.
Oh yeah. Excuse me, homeless person, we're dancing.
Oh, they've got them out of order on here then.
Oh, they messed up.
Somebody fucked up.
They went in order by which ones were biggest hits on the Billboard charts.
Oh, okay.
That was number 1,000.
It's like the Beatles one album, you know.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
similar to that. Very similar. Which
we-
is ironic because Paul McCartney's in this video.
Let me remark. We packed your...
Ladies and gentlemen, Paul McCartney.
Wouldn't it be sad to see Paul McCartney's last performance?
We could talk about the general level of talent in the kid singers.
Oh, all these kids suck. All these kids are drug addicts now. I can guarantee it. These are all like Hollywood douchebag parents trying to force their kids into shit. All these kids are fucked up now. Every last one of them.
They're all out like at the club doing heroin.
They're all out
in their early 40s.
They're all out singing and dancing at the fun club, but the club ain't quite so fun anymore.
Yeah, but singing and dancing and fun club are all euphemisms now for something else. Yeah. I don't know what, but I'm sure they're something else.
This video
There's
sucks.
not really much to say. There's one angry-looking black kid singing the song.
Yeah, which I think they dubbed him.
Oh yeah, there's the black kid
It
singing.
didn't seem like it was him singing. He was clearly lip syncing for the video.
Yeah.
And they recorded the audio later, but it didn't seem like it was his voice. What was that? Don't talk to strangers. Yeah.
He looked very upset to be telling you
He
to
looked
not
like
talk
he
to
did not want to
strangers.
be in the video.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. I can't blame any of these kids for wanting to be in this video, except for the little brat that was super happy.
Yeah.
The little Disney kid.
She was just trying to please her parents.
I'm gonna be in TV shows. I'm in a video. All of them bragging to their friends, like I was in a video. I'm gonna be a star.
I only had to suck 3 dicks.
Right. Oh my God. Wow.
Check with them.
I was a casual acquaintance with this one guy. I used to go to the local the baseball games, the minor league baseball games, and this guy.
Oh, minor league baseball games.
He had season ticket seats next to me, and we got you know we were friendly enough, and I went over to his place once just to hang out.
Could this get more awkward?
Well, in his room hanging up is a picture of him as a child in a Wendy's ad, and it's like framed and on his wall.
Like he was so proud of it?
Yes.
Okay. That's
And
every
it's like,
kid in this video.
You're an old man now. Take that picture of you in a Wendy's ad from 1991 off of the fucking wall.
The real question is, how did you end up in his bedroom?
It was just to show me his place. He was like, come on, see this.
That's how they get you. That's why you don't talk to strangers, Rich. You needed this video.
Did he try to sell you Amway? Or did he try to put his finger in your ass?
What the fuck, Mike?
Did he turn on Huey Lewis in the News and put on a poncho?
He showed me his Warhammer figurines.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did he take his balls out? His baseballs. Because you guys are avid fans of minor league baseball.
Did he take his warhammer out?
He said he has 2 big ones.
I hate you so much.
He wants to show.
I hate you.
He wants to show you his minor league bat and balls.
Rich, he started to tell a story about a guy inviting you over to his house and you going into his bedroom. You had to have known this was going to happen.
After you guys both shared a footlong at the baseball game. I mean.
You didn't have to add Lady in the Tramp style.
Yeah, really. He said, put this weed on your mouth.
Oh my God.
Well, you want to share a wiener, is what he said. And Rich said, okay. It's back in my place. I want to show you my Wendy's ad. Oh, yeah, right.
We can be done.
I'm picturing this kid's like a helicopter mom next to him or her.
Yeah. Keep smiling!
Oh, sure.
You're gonna make us a fortune, little brat. People can't tell your gender, but you're gonna be a star.
Well, what's her name? Carol Kulina. I hope you're proud of yourself.
I hope you're dead at this point, because she's pretty old.
She looks pretty old here.
I didn't say I hope she dies. I said I hope she's dead by now.
Okay, there's a difference. There is a difference. So after we watched Let's Sing and Dance, we watched this. We watched all of this. The 20th anniversary of Geritol Follies. Mike?
I suppose I get this one.
Mike, this is all your fault. We watched the whole thing, by the way.
It was 2 hours long. It's the 20th anniversary spectacular of the Geritol Follies, which is now, from what I'm told, called the Hamilton Follies.
This is a real thing.
Yeah, this is a real thing, and it's still going on.
Okay.
It started in 1975 in Canada, in Hamilton, Ontario, which is outside of Toronto. An elderly woman in 1975, her name is Christine Hamilton. I think it's the old Mrs. Doubtfire lady in the
Sure,
video.
that makes sense.
She was at a senior YMCA, and she decided to start a fun choir and light comedy review with elderly people to give them something to do, an activity. And
They actually say light comedy on there?
Yeah.
That's completely appropriate.
Well,
that's impressive.
It really should say racist comedy review.
Well.
At that age is what you get.
Oh.
Oh. Oh no! Oh. Speaking of racists.
Yeah, this shit don't fly in 2015, Grandpa. Yeah, so it was a small project for elderly people at the Y, and then it grew. It became popular. I'm sure it
became a worldwide phenomenon.
Well, Canada-wide phenomenon. And in 1995, it celebrated its 20th anniversary, and in 2015, we watched its 20th anniversary for 2 hours.
Yes.
Which consisted of elderly people singing, hundreds of elderly people on stage. I can only imagine what theater smelled like.
This video depleted all of our elderly jokes in the first half hour, and then we were left with nothing.
We were out of elderly jokes before this started.
Yeah. It's like there's that checklist of like, okay, they're old, one of them's gonna die on stage, one of them's gonna shit in their pants.
So many diaper jokes.
Lots of diaper jokes, and then, you know, you can only do so much.
And the funny part is that our elderly jokes started to get old. Thanks, really.
That was great.
Thanks.
That was
Thank you.
a new spin on the elderly joke, joking about the joke.
Joking about the elderly jokes, yeah.
Getting very meta. I like that.
Yeah, well, you know, we got to do something. We got to do something to save this episode.
Well,
I mean, everything's going great. Although this will get really fucking old, even for the audience, the live audience, if all they do is just stand here and sing.
Yeah, they can't do this.
Yeah, and
There's gonna be
plus,
some variety.
I'm sure half of them have already pissed their pants. Like they're gonna have to take a bathroom break.
That's true.
No, they don't. They have pens for that.
Oh yeah. I guess that's true. That's true.
Something really important to keep in mind is when wearing Depends, let a little bit out at a time. You can't just full gush.
Oh sure.
It can't take the sudden evacuation. Just let it go as it happens.
Yeah, every now and then you'll see a Depends fall down from under a dress.
Oh God.
It's too full. That's why the dresses are so long.
Yeah, elderly people doing mild movements and very safe, boring music. That's what this was. Hosted by Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah?
Well, undo the corset, sit back and enjoy it because we're here to entertain you and we're going to have fun up here and you're going to have fun out there.
Which we think, because this was somewhat popular, we think that Robin Williams based his performance in Mrs. Doubtfire on the host of this program.
The look, the accent,
Yes.
the weird comedy quips. I believe she was a stand-up comedian.
Whole attitude.
They came back about midnight and she says, "Oh, did you have a good time? How did it go?" And the mother said, "I had to slap his face 6 times.
It's entirely possible that we're not just fucking around, and this is true.
It would be too much of a coincidence.
She doesn't even have to have been super well known. Robin Williams just needs to have seen this woman once.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do some research and find this out. You know, maybe it's on IMDb or something. Yeah.
As of right now, we are completely pulling this out of our ass.
Yes, it's a complete theory right now, but it's possible. So we're going to look it up.
We will look into this,
and we're going to post our findings right here on the screen. Ew. That one looked like an Ewok. So, Rich, what was your favorite part of Geriatric Follies?
When it ended. Past the threshold of madness. Oh my God. I hope a grandma's stripper pops out.
Just like
Grandma's stripper.
Oh, it's gonna
He
go.
was so old, the sparklers just went out. The old people couldn't light the sparklers fast enough.
Oh, that was her entrance.
Oh, it's her. Okay.
She didn't pop out. She just stepped out from behind
It's the
it.
best thing you do.
And, oh, God, it was just way too long.
It was 2 hours long.
It was 2 hours of old people shuffling around.
And we watched the whole
And we
damn
watched
thing.
the whole thing. Well, okay, interspersed in there was also horribly racist humor.
Once I saw the teepee.
Yeah, and the Indian men come out.
They're old. You just let them do it.
That's what, yeah, exactly.
All of those people are dead.
Within 5 years, they won't be racist anymore.
What? Yeah, when someone's 90 and they're saying racist things, you can't try and change them. You know, just let them die.
You don't educate grandma on the plight of the Native American. You just don't bother.
Yeah. Especially Canada grandma. She don't know shit about that.
About Native Americans? Probably.
Yeah, Canada didn't have natives.
They didn't.
Oh, good, it's over.
Saved by the Bell.
No, that was the last video. Oh, Christ. Christ on a cross.
Nailed it.
Christ died for this?
Nailed it.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. No, nailed it.
Nailed it. That was the...
We've had this band with us for quite a long time, but we're going to let them play their kind of music and this number is called Don't Get Around Much Anymore.
No, it's a lesbian with a saxophone. That's the only time she puts something in her mouth. At least if she's a lesbian, she can't get AIDS. Oh. What? I don't know.
Should never have children.
She cannot have children if she's a lesbian.
Well, can we deconstruct the flasher scene?
Oh,
where
God.
Mrs. Doubtfire is like, well, our ladies need some titillation too, and then like 4 or 5 elderly men come out in like flasher trench coats, and they're
Yes.
like shuffling around, and then there's a little routine. First they go like this. This is when they're walking, right?
Yeah.
Like I got it down. They go. And then they all get in a circle and they expose themselves to each other, which was weird.
Which was weird.
And then they pair off in pairs, and then they start touching each other or something.
They start dancing, slow dancing.
Slow dancing, yeah. And then
Is that what they were
Then
doing?
someone's shorts fell off.
But anyway,
The question is whether or not that was planned.
Yeah. Well,
It only happened to one of them.
Yes.
That's what's weird about it.
well, but anyway, the ending was.
Just the pens got too heavy.
So the old men finally open up their trench coats to reveal that they're wearing T-shirts with a print of like a lingerie, like a
Ladies' lingerie.
which
makes no sense.
Makes no sense. Yeah.
I expected more from amateur elderly people.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It's Lily Tomlin.
It's like a 120-year-old Conan the Barbarian. Can we talk about the guy whose mustache fell off? He almost had a heart attack going to put it back on.
Yeah, he looked really distressed. He looked really upset.
Oh God, my mustache fell off!
He was getting flop sweat.
He's getting flop sweat.
Oh no, the racist Greek dance is turning out the way we planned.
Well, the one who had flop sweat was the sailor. It was either flop sweat or Parkinson's.
Oh. He had a medical condition.
That was.
He was either very, very nervous or had a medical problem.
He'd never been with an audience that large before. There was 20 old people in that audience.
Maybe he was really nervous. But yeah, in all seriousness, yeah, we were never meant to watch this. And it's a lovely thing that they did, that this lady started for elderly people to do in their free time. You know, come on. You know,
She couldn't have expected that 30 years later, a bunch of assholes would be laughing at old people's underwear falling down.
yeah, it's a nice thing. They're elderly people. They're very old. They get to do something active. They get to perform. What? You're looking at me like I'm a monster.
I look at you. I'm looking at you because you're like you're a monster because you're saying normal and decent things, which I don't expect from you.
I'm looking. Examine the full spectrum of our videos, you know, and the positive. Like, it's not meant to be entertainment. It's meant to be like a nice thing that the elderly people do to make themselves feel good, and people patronize them by their family members go and watch it and clap, and really they're not impressing anyone with their singing and dancing skills.
Right.
They're there. It's there to make them feel good. It's like a children's you know.
A lot about this feels like a children's recital.
You don't go to a children's recital to see like Broadway quality singing and dancing. You go there to patronize them. You know, and that's what this is.
It's a nice bookend to your life. You know, you start off with the 4th grade recital, and then you end with the recital.
With the 400th grade.
400th grade recital.
It's over. It's over.
Like the minute the show ended, that's like the sound you hear in the auditorium.
I've been holding that in. They told me I couldn't poop on stage. Oh God. Oh, it feels so good.
Oh my, that was a big one.
You just broke that tape's hip. I don't know.
It's fine.
Oh, jokes. They never get old.
So our final tape of the night. Learn gun safety with Eddie Eagle, hosted by Jason Priestley.
This was a great video.
It was 7 minutes.
It was 7 minutes long. Rich, what happens?
This is Learn Gun Safety with Eddie Eagle, hosted by Jason Priestley. That's really all there is to this video.
Yeah.
Jason Priestley, he's in a set room. That's a set. It was a hip room. It was a hip 90s room.
Skewed windows, harsh shadow.
And you know, just out of camera, there's some guy ready at any moment to break into the old school rap. What's about to happen? Yo-yos, we're hip. We're down with that safety guns.
Down with the safety guns?
Yeah.
And then he tells the kid about his good friend Eddie Eagle.
Who is Eddie the Eagle? What's his backstory?
He's an eagle that was born out of an egg, and then he flies. He learned to fly, and then he peeps on children. And sometimes
He really likes to look into the windows of small children.
Yeah, randomly. And then sometimes he happens to see them with a gun. And when he sees them with a gun...
Not sometimes. Every window he looks in.
I assume that
the kids have
sometimes...
guns.
I assume that sometimes he sees kids without guns.
We just don't see that in the video.
We just don't see that in the video.
Okay, fair enough.
I just want to know about all the times he looked in the window too late. There's like a kid with a dead body and a gun next to him.
Oh my god, man, what do I do? I'm at another window.
Go to a different window. Maybe the kid's still alive.
Eddie, what's wrong?
I fucked up, man. I fucked up. What am I gonna do, Jason Priestley?
I hurried back to town to the neighborhood school to give a little speech on gun safety rules. Then I stopped by the park where the little kids play, and I said, "Do you remember what I taught you yesterday?"
No.
Who are you?
Is she cross-eyed?
That's why they don't want her to have a gun, Rich.
She's a terrible shot.
So a cartoon bird flies around and looks in the windows of cartoon children to try and save them from firing a very realistic-looking gun.
Yes.
That's the thing is, like, when it comes down to the information, the kids are drawn goofy. The bird obviously doesn't look like a real bird. It's a cartoon bird. But when they show that gun, it's realistic looking. And I think that's effective. That's the point.
You want to make sure kids know, like, guns are no cartoon business.
Yeah, and that's when it's almost like creepy. It's a little weird, you know? Do we need a video teaching kids not to play with a gun?
Well,
is there a video for teaching kids not to do anything that's dangerous? I mean, I don't know, statistically, are child gun accidents that rampant?
Not anymore, thanks to Eddie Eagle.
Well, I guess so. But I mean, like, comparatively, like a child vacuum cleaner accident, a child getting hit by a car, you know, a child playing with a butcher knife, child drinking poison. I mean, I'm sure there's millions of ways kids could accidentally kill themselves.
Well, there's multiple Eddie Eagle videos.
One for each.
One for each thing.
Look out for those steamrollers.
Don't drink bleach.
Don't drink bleach.
Don't run with knives.
Run with
Every video is between 5 and 7 minutes.
A kid could fall out a window. A lot of kids fall out of windows.
The only difference is only one of these things is literally built to kill humans. Everything else has some other purpose, where it's like,
That's true, yeah.
Bleach in your house, you need that to clean stuff, right? We need windows to get air and light.
Oh, we learned about what causes falling out of windows from our first video.
He might say that you can fly. You might fly right out a window.
Well, that's the interesting thing about this is they keep stop, don't touch it. Stop, don't touch. Yeah. What's the choreography?
Stop, don't touch.
Okay.
Leave the area.
Stop, don't touch. Leave the area. Tell an adult. Stop, don't touch. Leave the area. Tell an adult.
Stop, don't touch. Leave the area. Tell an adult.
Yeah, stop,
It's
don't
an early
touch.
version of the Macarena.
Okay, say stop, don't touch, go tell an adult. But chances are the adult you're going to tell is the owner of the gun, so they know the gun's there already.
Well, the funny thing is they say, go tell an adult that you know.
Yeah.
Not go ahead, Mister, I found a gun. That's a whole nother Eddie Eagle video, you know?
Yeah. They just recycled the no masturbation song.
Yeah. Stop, don't touch.
Don't touch.
Although
Go tell an adult.
Go tell an adult, probably not. You shouldn't do that.
They cut that off.
Yeah.
I'm Eddie Eagle, and I like you so much. Please be safe. Go away. It's a must. Go find an adult, someone you can trust. Go tell an adult. Don't hang around. Tell him what you saw. Tell him what you found. Stop. Don't touch. Leave the area. Tell an adult. Yeah, stop.
Is this gun control or is this like an anti-masturbation song?
Same song for 2 different videos.
Stop. Don't touch.
Because I like you so much.
Don't tell an adult.
And his next song is "Don't Tell an Adult That I Touch."
Take a cold shower.
Yeah, that's more likely.
It was produced by Nambla, that one.
You and your Nambla. I swear.
I swear.
Ever since you got that card, you know, and became a member, all you talk about is Nambla.
He's trying to convert. The weird thing is, this is produced by the National Rifle Association.
That's a very important point.
Yeah. And so, whereas this one, the music video for Let's Sing and Dance, I theorized that it was like they were exploiting grant money. I think that that You Can Learn Gun Safety was kind of a...
Don't blame us.
Yeah. No, we're trying to educate children, even though it's 7 minutes of Jason Priestley talking on a phone to a cartoon eagle.
It's PR.
Yeah.
The only question is, did Jason Priestley have a DUI, or is he just a fan of the NRA?
He could have gotten
It could be either or.
Oh, I'm sure they had a huge check for him. But
Yeah.
why Jason Priestley of all people? You know?
Because he's the first one that said yes. They had a list of people they called one after the other, and he said, okay.
He was popular at the time. What is this, 93? 93?
Was Charlton Heston like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be in no fucking Eagle video.
I'm not gonna talk to a cartoon.
Am I shooting the eagle?
They put Charlton Heston in there to look at.
That's Grandpa Scary.
Don't call me unless I'm shooting an eagle. That's my Charlton Heston.
It's pretty good.
Pretty happy with it.
Yeah.
Because it's produced by the NRA. Like, if this was a court-ordered thing, this would just be a rinky-dink production company slapped together. Because this is produced by the NRA, this is a paycheck for Jason Priestley. Or a passion project. Yeah, maybe he's a gun nut.
Maybe he invented Eddie Eagle. We don't know. What if Jason Priestley was the birth of Eddie Eagle?
I guess it's possible, Jay. I just don't see him as the creative type.
The birth of Eddie Eagle and the death of his career.
Oh, that's true. He only did the one thing.
Yeah, I wasn't in too much.
All right.
I don't even remember if he was Beverly Hills 90210 or 21 Jump Street. Which
21 Jump Street was like 10 years earlier.
That was
Johnny
That was Johnny Depp, yeah.
And Richard Grieco.
Okay.
Richard
Grieco.
Sure.
Wasn't Tom DeLuise's kid in that too?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was, yeah.
Yeah, it's just that small actor that was in everything. Because he was Don DeLuise's kid.
Yep.
He never got as big as his father. I just got him coming on my ass.
It's a good thing you're wearing Depends.
All right, so we got Let's Sing and Dance music video, old people shuffling, and Eddie Eagle. Rich, what is the best of the worst?
Eddie Eagle is 7 minutes long, and it's got a fun cartoon.
Mike?
Oh, that was brief. I think this is a very muddled message in terms of teaching kids things. Very muddled, very straightforward, very useful. I'm going with Geritol Follies as the best of the worst because, boy oh boy, so many old folks singing and dancing their hearts out, and I loved it.
Get the fuck out of here! Jesus Christ! Which one would you rather watch again?
You would want to watch this again?
If it was on in the background and I was doing something else.
I guess if you look at it like that, this is the most honest. Like, as far as what it is. Like, this is old people, they're
Jack,
you know,
this is NRA propaganda, and this is Carol Kunless fucking scam video. So
2
Mrs.
hours.
That's the
2
thing.
hours of
Mrs.
old people.
Doubtfire cares about elderly people.
For
And
2 hours.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Mrs. Doubtfire cares about elderly people because she is
Yeah.
elderly people.
She puts on a big old production, and they all put their heart and souls into it.
That's crazy.
God bless them.
You're mayor of crazy town.
I agree with that sentiment. I never, ever, ever want to see this again. I could sit through either of these again before watching this again. This one has heart. This one is honest, but I gotta go with the Eddie Eagle just because it was the shortest. It has that like kitsch value of the early '90s. The set decoration that Jason Priestley is on, and the cartoon eagle is fun, and it's super short.
I guess I'm going off key here. My best of the worst is Let's Sing and Dance music video.
Oh no!
Really?
Really? Bad kid singing, bad kid dancing, cheesy songs, but most importantly, those sweet ass neon graphics. Man, I love me some Star Wipes. And this had the best Star Wipe ever. It was a morph Star Wipe.
So you're into it more for the production quality.
Yeah.
The high production value of Let's Sing and Dance.
The incredibly cheesy I want to rewatch that again just so I can try to remake some of those graphics.
Okay. Well, I guess Eddie Eagle wins because that's 2 and 1 and 1.
And these got votes, so I don't think we're destroying anything tonight.
No.
I know everyone probably wants to bust Geritol.
Well, you can't decide that for us. Does anyone?
No, it's got a positive vote. We don't destroy anything that got a positive vote.
When has that ever been established? No,
We've
we've
do
destroyed
voice
things that have
destroy.
gotten positive votes
Yeah,
before.
you're
Never.
making this up.
You're making that